Right boys, can we just talk mower for a few minutes? If the weather's really bad, obviously we've got this tarp section here, because you can just check the ropes every now and then, just give them a little tighten up if they need to. If this all falls apart, let us know, we'll figure something out. If it's really bad weather, I've got a little rope that you can just tie around the tarp that goes over the mower, just as an extra layer of protection. Right, you'll notice I've backed it in. It's up to you whether you back it in or drive it in. Either way, you've got to back it out one way. Alright, let's look at how to start the mower. Alright, a quick walk around of the mower before we get started. Before you start, push it right forward. You'll see that little symbol up the top there means for a cold start, and then that's your speed. Obviously that slows you right down to the bottom. Fast down here, this is your deck height. If you pull it in, that'll drop the deck. Don't drop it, always do it at the highest height because it's just weird and it's broken, so always do it up here at, what's that, 3.5, so keep that up there. This is your handbrake, so if you push down and let that go, it will disengage. Right, to put it on, you push it in, and there's a little lever here. You pull that up and you'll see it clicks in place. Press it, let it go, that drops down. Push it, pull that up, and you'll see that start. So start with it with the handbrake on, push it all the way up to a cold start, so right up the top, and you'll see there are 3 buttons. It's flashing blue here. You go to get, that needs to be flashing green before you can press it. So you go, so in order, you press these buttons, that, and you'll see that'll turn it green. Alright, and now it's flashing green. Okay, it's a bit funky, so try it again. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so quick walk through what I just did there. Alright, so once you had it started, pull that knob up, that engages your deck, and you start mowing, okay? If you need to, if there's a problem, you hit something, or you just need to whack it and pop it down, it'll disengage the cutters, okay? If you go, sorry, I forgot to tell you, to drive, to move forward, you've got 2 pedals. Once you started and you want to go forward, you press that one. This one brings you in reverse. Reverse, forward. Have a play with it, you'll figure it out. However, if you're mowing and you hit reverse, it will disengage. Sorry, I'll get the light back on for you. It will disengage the deck, so you'll have to just punch that down and pull it back up again to re-engage the deck. And that was about it for the mower. A couple of things I'll just go and point out to you around the place. You guys will figure out your own pattern. Obviously don't run over any ropes, that's going to be bad juju. Let's have a quick walk around the place for a couple of things just to watch out for. Alright, nearly forgot to show you where the petrol goes. So we're back at the seat here. So if you flip the seat forward, there's your petrol cap. So just screw that off, fill that up to the top from there. There's a jerry can there, it's half full. Use the funnel so you don't splash it everywhere, and you just fill it up, and that's pretty much all you should need to worry about. This tarp that I've got on top, bit of rope, just tie, if it's going to be wet, tie it just so it sits around the back seat and then down the front. Just a simple little knot just below the engine there, just to hold it on in case it gets super windy. There's some wood to chop too, have fun. Alright, so when it comes to mowing, you guys will figure out your own pattern. If it was dry and you're going to do the whole yard, I just literally start from the outside and I work down the fence, down the bottom, and I work outside in. And I literally just do big laps until they get smaller and smaller and smaller. If, however, through winter you'll find it gets pretty wet down this area here, get really boggy out in here. So if you start seeing the mower leaving little tyre trails behind you in mud, it's too wet, so just leave it. Okay, so hopefully it will slow down through winter and you won't have to mow very much at all. But yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, it's been raining a fair bit, but you can see even I've just walked down here and left footprints. That's how soft and kind of boggy it is. If it is dry and you do mow down here, a couple of things to watch out for. This right down the bottom here, I don't know if you can see the slope, but there's a big sort of drop there where it drops down here. Be really careful if you're mowing along this line here that you put your body weight, like shift on the seat, so your body weight is sort of right up here. You don't want the mower to tip over. Like that way, bad day. I've never done it, but just be really careful of it. Like it gets to a point where if you feel like it's sort of getting up on a bit of an angle, make sure you lean your body weight that way. There's another place just up out the front, which I'll go show you now, where you've got the same issue. To get the mower out, you can either go up next to where the shed is, or this gate here. Just if you open this up, just be careful that you go over the top part, because obviously the mower won't get over that bit. So, but it will get over that bit. So open the gate right up. You can go out there. All right, and here's that other bit I was talking about. This slope here on this top of this ledge here. This one is the worst. It gets quite tippy. So if you're not confident and you don't feel like you can do it by putting your weight sliding onto the seat up this way, literally just leave that little ridge bit and you can come back and do it with the hand mower. Better to be safe than sorry. One last thing, be really careful. There's a freaking metal piece, a little metal stake somewhere around about here, which, yeah, I've hit that a few times. It's tucked in now, but just be careful. Give that a wide berth as you're mowing up this way. In heavy rain, this bit through here to the shed is super boggy. You can see my footprints where I've been sinking, because the tank kind of has a little bit of slow leak. So if the tank's full, it's just going to be sending slop into here. At some point, if you guys could, when it dries up, remove those bits of bark so the grass doesn't die.